Hello everyone. Expand factorization. We will talk about factorization in the next lessons. Okay. First, expand and simplifying. How to expand? Expand the bracket means multiply the two expressions. Multiply the brackets. Multiply x plus a by x plus b. Use FOIL method, which means first by first. F means first by first. This L means last by last. And the letters O and I, O and I, outer and inner, like this one. If you want to multiply x plus 2 by x plus 5, the first here is x, and the first x, multiply the first by first, will be x times x power 2. The last term here is 2, and the last term here is 5. Multiply last by last, and put the answer last term. 2 times 5 equals 10. It will be like this: first by first in the first, last by last in the last, which equals positive 10. In the middle, put outer and inner. Outer here, extremes outer, and the inner inside, inner. Multiply outer, it will be 5x. Multiply inner, 2x. Add, then it will be 7x, positive 7x, positive 7x, like this one. This, to expand the bracket, consists of two terms. Multiply this expression or this bracket by another one, two terms, which is called binomial. Expression consists of two terms, is called binomial. This the first way. There is another way. When you multiply x plus 2 by x plus 5, you can divide the first expression into x and 2. Take the first term, which is x. Multiply the first term by each term on the second. Multiply x by x, x power 2. Multiply x by 5, it will be 5x. Then, when you finish, take 2. 2 multiply x, 2x, 2 multiply 5 equals 10. The same, x power 2, first by first, and positive 10, last by last. And these two terms express the outer and the inner. 5x plus 2x, their sum equals 7x, like this one. Okay, let's practice. Practice makes perfect. Expand. X plus 3 multiply by x plus 7. Take x, multiply x first by each term in the second expression. X multiply x, x power 2. X multiply 7 equals positive 7x. Take 3. 3 times x equals 3x. 3 times 7 equals 21. Add these two terms. Why? Because they are like terms. These terms are like terms. So simplify the expression. Instead of writing two terms, write one term. Instead of writing 7x plus 3x, write 10x. It will be x power 2 plus 10x plus 21, like this. Expand 2a minus 1 multiply by a plus 5. 2a minus 1 multiply by a plus 5. 2a multiply a. In front of a, this is just one A. A, like a pen. It's one pen. It's not necessary to say 1A. It's A. It expresses 1A. If I want to say 2A, I have to say 2. I must say 2. 2A, 3A, 5A. But when I say A, it means 1A. 2A multiply by A, multiply the coefficients, multiply the numbers, then multiply the letters. 2 multiply 1 equals 2. A multiply A, don't forget to add the powers because they are like bases. 2a multiply a equals 2a power 2. 2a multiply 5 equals 10a. 2 multiply 5 equals 10, and put a. Here we have no a. Then multiply negative 1, and don't forget to take the sign. Take the sign. Negative 1 multiply a, it will be negative a. Negative 1 multiplied by 5, it will be negative 5, like this. Put 2a power 2, add 10a and negative a, it will be positive 9a and negative 5. Put negative 5, like this. When we have expression multiplied by itself, z minus 6 multiplied by z minus 6, like this. Multiply z by z, it will be z to power of 2. Multiply z by negative 6, it will be negative 6z. Multiply negative 6 also, don't forget to take the sign. Negative 6 multiplied by z, it will be negative 6z. And negative 6 multiplied by negative 6, it will be positive 36. Don't forget, negative multiplied by negative equals positive. Add the inner terms, negative 6 plus negative 6, not 0. It will be negative 12z. It doesn't equal to 0. It equals negative 12z, because negative 6 plus negative 6 equals negative 12. But if I say negative 6 plus positive 6, or negative 6 and positive 6, that equals to 0. But negative 6z and negative 6z, it will be negative 12z, like this one. Okay? There is another way to get the same expression from z minus 6 all of power of 2. Square first, like this one. Square first, z power 2 will be z power 2. Instead of multiply z by z, we say square first, z power 2. Square last, negative 6 multiply negative 6, or negative 6 all power 2, it will be positive 36. Multiply these two terms, multiply negative 6 by z, it will be negative 6z. Then double it, double the cross multiplication. Get the cross multiplication and then double it. It will be negative 12z. The same expression, okay? Expand. Expanding means to multiply expressions, or multiply expression by term, like this one. First, we do the multiplication operation before the addition operation. So leave 3 plus. Multiply 2 by 5x minus 6. That means multiply each term inside the bracket by the term outside the bracket. Multiply 2 by 5x, it will be 10x. Then multiply 2 by negative 6, it will be negative 12. 3 plus 10x minus 12, 10x, leave it, and 3 and negative 12, or 3 minus 12, it will be negative 9, like this one. 4x multiply 7x minus 3, 4x multiply 7x, 4 multiplied by 7, 28, x multiply x to power of 2, 4x multiply negative 3, it will be negative 12x. Distribution property, to distribute the multiplication over addition or subtraction operation inside a bracket. We multiply the term outside the bracket by each term inside the bracket. Question like this: x minus 5 multiply x plus 5 plus ax equals x minus 3 multiply x plus 12 plus b. Okay? First, multiply x minus 5 by x plus 5. It will be x power 2. First by first, last by last, negative 25. And note that negative 5 multiply x equals negative 5. X and positive 5 multiply x equals positive 5x. If we add them, it will be 0. 5x and the negative 5x. That means x minus 5 multiply x plus 5 equals x power 2 minus 25. First by first and last by last. Just first by first and last by last. We don't need to get the inner and the outer. And we know these two terms are additive inverses. Their sum equals 0. Plus ax, like this one. Here, x times x, first by first, x power 2, last by last equals negative 36, the inner negative 3x and the outer 12x, it will be positive 9x plus b, like this. Here we have negative 25 without any letters. And here we have negative 36 plus b without any letters. B here is constant, a number, expresses a number. Here we have ax with coefficient of x equals a. And on the right side, we have 9x. Don't forget, this side equals to this side. So, x bar 2 like x bar 2. Ax like 9x equal. So, a equals 9. And negative 36 plus b, the constant, equals to negative 25, the constant, without any letters. So to get b, you have to transpose negative 36 to the other side with the opposite sign. It will be equals negative 25 plus 36, which equals, take the sign of the greater, then subtract 36 minus 25, it will be 11. b equals 11 and a equals 9. Simplifying algebraic expression, this another part in this unit, how to simplify the algebraic expression, like this one. If you have expression divided by another expression, or here term divided by term, or expression divided by term like this one, which on paper 1, how to simplify this expression? 4p minus 12pq over 4p. We have two ways. The first, divide each term in the expression by this term. First divide 4b divided by 4b, which equals 1. Anything divided by itself equals 1. Then negative 12pq divided by 4p. Negative 12 divided by 4 equals negative 3. pq divided by p, we can cancel out p with p. The remainder will be cube, just cube. 1 minus 3q. Divide each term in the expression from the numerator by the term in the denominator. Okay? This is the first way. The second way is to factor out a common factor from the numerator. We have 4p minus 12pq. We have a way which is called highest common factor. Here 4 and 12 have a common factor, 4. 4 divisible by itself and 12 divisible by 4. We have a common factor 4 from the coefficients. We have 4. We can write 4 as a common factor like this. We have another common factor which is equal p. P exists here and exists here also. P. For p common factor, if you want to take a common factor from expression, factor out the common factor, then divide each term by the common factor. 4b divided by 4b equals 1, as we said. Negative 12b q divided by 4b, negative 12 number divided by number, negative 12 divided by 4 equals negative 3. pq divided by p, which equals q. This the numerator, divided by 4p. Here also we can cancel out 4p from the numerator and the denominator. And the remainder will be 1 minus 3q. The same answer. The same idea or concept. 12x plus 4 divided by 4. You can divide each term in the expression from the expression in the numerator by the term in the denominator. You can divide 12x divided by 4 equals 3x. 12 divided 4 equals 3 and put x. Then divide positive 4 divided by 4, which equals positive 1. That's the first way. The second way is to factor out 4 as a common factor. Then 12x divided by 4 equals 3x. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. It will be like this. All of them divided by 4, then cancel out 4 from the numerator and the denominator. The remainder will be 3x plus 1. Rectangle has a width of 4x centimeter and an area of 16x power 2y plus 4x. We have the area of the rectangle and we have the width. Find an expression in x and y for the length. All of you know that the area of the rectangle equals length times width. Are you? The area of the rectangle equals length times width. That means if you want to get the length, divide the area by the width. Divide the area by the width. Area 16x power 2y plus 4x divided by the width, which equals 4x. The same idea, the same concept. You have two ways. Either you divide each term in the expression by 4x or you factor out the common factor. I prefer to divide. 16x power 2y divided by 4x equals 4xy. 16 divided by 4 equals 4. X power 2 divided by x power 1 equals x power 1 and put y. Then divide 4x by 4x equals positive 1, like this one. Simplify fractions with same denominator and we want to add or subtract. There is no problem here because we have the same denominator. Okay, put the same denominator x like this. And 7 minus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. It will be 5 over x. Here, we have different denominators. So we have to unit the denominators. Okay, how to unit the denominators? Here we have x, and here we have 2x. If we multiply the first fraction by 2 over 2, multiply the first fraction by 2 over 2, it will be 2y over 2x. Plus m over 2x. Here we have the same denominators. Keep 2x and add 2y plus m. It will be like this, 2y plus m. Simplify this expression. 8x power 2 divided by x on 1x. 8 divided 1 equals 8. X power 2 divided by x equals x. Okay? With the last part in this unit, which talks about how to make a variable subject for formula. Like this one. It gives us a formula, y equals square root of w minus 2. And he asked about how to make w subject. How to arrange the formula to make w subject. To make w subject means to make w isolated in one side. Just instead of y equals, it will be w equals. Okay, how to make w subject? To make w subject, the same steps for solving equation for w. If you want to solve equation to get the value of w, you have to cancel the square roots. Okay, then you have to cancel negative 2, which is beside w. To cancel the square root, put power 2. If you want to cancel square root, put square. Square both sides. Square this side and square this side. If we square the left side, it will be y power 2, like this one. And if we put power 2 or square the right side, it will be w minus 2. The square root will cancel the power 2 will cancel the square root. It will be y power 2 equals w minus 2. Where is the square root? We don't write it because we squared the both sides. We squared y became y power 2 and squared the right side became w minus 2. Then to cancel negative 2, transpose it to the other side with the opposite sign. It will be y power 2 plus 2, not minus 2, plus 2. Change the side, change the sign, equals w. y power 2 plus 2, the last one. W equals y power 2 plus 2. The next question. Trapezium. Trapezium is quadrilateral with only two parallel faces. Quadrilateral means four sides. Shape, 2D shape with four sides, like this one. And have only two parallel faces. Two faces are parallel and two faces are not parallel. It's called trapezium. Find an expression for the area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium equals half the sum of the two parallel faces multiply its height. Three steps. Add the two parallel faces, get the half the sum, divide this sum by 2, then multiply by the height. First, add the two parallel faces. 6n plus 10n equals 16n. Get the half of the sum, divide the sum by 2. 16n divided by 2 equals 8n. Multiply this expression or this term by the height. 2n multiply 8n, half the sum of the two parallel faces by the height, which equals 2n. 8n multiplied by 2n. Multiply the numbers or multiply the coefficients. 8 multiplied by 2 equals 16. Then multiply n by n, which equals n power 2. It will be 16n power 2. A equals b power 2 minus 4. Rearrange the formula to make b the subject. To make b the subject, you have to cancel negative 4. Okay? To cancel negative 4 from this side, transpose it to the other side with the opposite or with the opposite sign. It will be a plus 4, like this, equals b power 2. To cancel the square or power 2, put square root. Square roots will cancel the square and the square will cancel the square root. Okay? Opposite operations like plus or minus, times and divide. To cancel power 2, put square root. Square root of b power 2 will be b. And the square root of this expression will be square root of the expression. Any value of the expression, a plus 4, square root to this value. It will be b equals the square root of a plus 4. The next one. Some trees are planted in rows of 10. Complete the formula to find the total number of trees T in R rows. Each row consists of 10 trees. If you have 2 rows, you have 20. 2 multiplied by 10. If you have 5 rows, you have 5 multiplied by 10 equals 50. If you have R rows, it will be 10 multiplied by R, which equals 10R. T equals 10R. Multiply any number of rows by 10. If the number of rows is R, so it will be 10 multiplied by R, it will be 10R. 10R equals T. T, the total number of trees in R rows. The cost is to hire a hole is $20 plus $15 per hour. Write down the formula for the cost C to hire a hole for each hours. Okay, we have fixed fees, which equals 20 fixed, and we have 15 per hour. 15 per hour. If you rent this hole to 1 hour, you will pay 15 multiply 1 equals 15 plus 20 equals 35. If you rent this hole to 2 hours, each hour equals 15, 2 hours equals 30, 30 plus 20 equals 50. If you rent this hole to each hours equals 15, so multiply the cost of an hour by the number of hours, it will be 15 multiplied by h, it will be 15h, like this. Plus the fixed fees, which equals 20. It will be 15h plus 20 equals C. C, the total cost to rent the hole for h hours. 15h plus 20 equals C. Formula like this one, t equals the square root of p plus 3, and he wants to get p subject. Make p subject of the formula or rearrange the formula to make p subject. Okay? To make p subject, first cancel the square root. How can you cancel the square root? By putting square of or square to both sides. Square both sides, it will be t power 2, and here it will be p plus 3. We cancel the square root. Then transpose 3, it will be t power 2 minus 3 equals p. T power 2 minus 3. This one. Make t subject. W equals 2t over 5 minus 1. First, we have to cancel negative 1. So it will be W plus 1 equals 2t over 5. Over 5 here means divided by 5. 2t over 5 means 2t divided by 5. The opposite operation of the division is the multiplication. If you want to cancel divided by 5, multiply by 5. If you want to cancel the square root, put the square or power 2. If you want to cancel power 2, put the square root, and so on. If you want to cancel negative 1, transpose it with positive 1. Do the opposite operation. So, if you want to cancel divided by 5, we multiply both sides by 5. Multiply here by 5 to cancel 5, it will be 2t. And if we multiply here by 5, multiply w by 5, it will be 5w, and multiply 1 by 5, it will be plus 5. Here we have 2t, but we want to get 1t. 2t means 2 multiplied by t. 2 multiplied by t. To isolate t divided by 2. The opposite operation of the multiplication. So it will be t, just t equals 5w plus 5 over 2, like this. Rearrange the formula to make x the subject. Make x subject. The same concept or same idea. Transpose 4, it will be y minus 4. Here, 9 over 5x. To cancel 9 over 5, from the right side, you have to multiply by 5 over 9. Okay? 9 over 5x means 9 over 5 multiplied by x. Okay? Someone say, Mr. 9 over 5 multiplied by x, so we have to divide by 9 over 5. Okay? Dividing by 9 over 5, the same as multiplying by 5 over 9. If you want to divide by a fraction, make the division multiplication and invert the fraction. Switch the fraction. Flipping over the fraction. 9 over 5, it will be divide 9 over 5 times 5 over 9. Multiply here by 5 over 9, it will be x equals. Multiply this expression by 5 over 9, it will be 5 over 9 and bracket y minus 4, like this one. Okay, goodbye.